Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports editor Ryan Finley, here with Daniel Burke. Daniel, you're going to Santa Clara, California, Levi's Stadium after the most unlikely, improbable afternoon of football I can remember, perhaps ever. Arizona thumps Arizona State. Stanford beats UCLA handily. All of a sudden, the Arizona Wildcats are your Pac-12 South Division champions.
And it's not just an improbable afternoon; it's an improbable season. I mean, when I left Eugene, Autzen Stadium with Greg Hansen, and they were 5-0 and just beaten number 2, I still wouldn't have thought in a million years this team was going to win the Pac-12 South and go 10-2. So, just one of those things that a couple weeks ago looked like really no chance. Everything kind of keeps falling their way. Stanford pounds UCLA today, like you said. And here's Arizona, and you're just kind of still figuring out how the heck they did it.
Yeah. This is a team right now, Daniel. They finished the regular season 10-2, their best record since 1998. Chance to go to a Pac-12 South championship game. If they were to win Friday against Oregon at Levi's Stadium, do you think they have a chance at the Final Four?
I really do, and I think it'll be a hot topic. I think it's going to be a hot topic all week nationally. But for me, it would be very hard to leave them out with 2 wins over Oregon, 1 on the road, 1 on the neutral field, which is going to be like a road game. Win over Utah at Utah and win over a good Arizona State team. To me, it would be really hard to leave an 11-2 Arizona team out of the playoff. We got a week, to figure that all out. But I would think that the Pac-12 champion would get into the playoff.
Daniel, it was a special afternoon here, in part because of so many crazy plays. Take me through 2 of them that changed the game.
Well, I thought the first one that comes to mind was one of the very first plays of the game when Scooby Wright strip sacks Taylor Kelly. Anthony Lopez, of all people, scoops it up, and I thought the mood in this stadium was tense. Everyone was nervous from the sideline to the fans, and that kind of broke it open. And then the other one that comes to mind is Nick Wilson's, right down there. Nick Wilson's 21-yard touchdown on 4th and inches. We find out after the game he was supposed to go up the middle. He bounced it outside, untouched, goes for a touchdown. That was huge. And if I get an honorable mention, if you don't mind, the last touchdown to Samaje Grant from Anu Solomon was really when you started to believe that they're probably going to do this.
And as Arizona thrived, it seemed to me like the Sun Devils got tighter and tighter. They replaced their quarterback, Taylor Kelly, with Mike Bercovici. They made some sort of unlike them mistakes. What was the turning point for them, do you think?
That's a really good question. It's hard to pinpoint one because it felt like they just kind of, went away. They had some injuries today that I thought really impacted them. And then when they brought Bercovici and he started making throws that Kelly didn't, you thought that they were going to. I thought, the one turning point that comes to mind is Bercovici's interception, Jordan Grandin, right here, pretty much. You felt like at that point, okay, Bercovici's playing really well, they're grooving, and then Grandin comes up with that pick, stared it down the whole way. So that would probably be the one turning point for them.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Daniel Burke, who has a flight to book, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.